Alright. So this is fucking one time in band camp. Now this time in Mesa, like fucking Alma School and fucking Main Street, like that's the little strip part right there, the little fucking game board right there. Like it was a night like everybody was fucking it was one of those nights where I went into game mode and I felt like I was supposed to die. You know, I knew I was supposed to die and somebody was supposed to kill me. It was almost like I was fucking running around trying to get somebody to kill me, but okay. So there was these motherfuckers that are invisible that I couldn't see them. They were cloaked fucking with something, you know what I'm saying, to where I couldn't see them, but like it was like a game with pieces because there were some that weren't on my side and some that weren't on my side. And it was like these motherfuckers was I was seeing these people as I'm bailing. First is like the cops were just everywhere. And they wanted, and I could hear them calling me gang, telling me they're gonna fucking peel this fucking tattoo off my face and all this shit. It was when I just had the binary, and they were mad about that shit. They're mad about this, you know what I'm saying? And they were having motherfuckers shoot me with these little fucking darts and little invisible fucking things that felt like little cactuses were shooting me, you know what I'm saying? Of meth or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And there were shards like fucking everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like shards were all over, and I was like, like I'm not touching that shit. You ain't gonna book me, you know? Fucking, I ain't, you know, fucking. I'm going every which way, trying not to even step on them shits, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, where's these motherfuckers was tripping? They were like there were some little black kids that were in a tree, and they were fucking, and I feel the little cactus in me, you know what I'm saying? And they're like saying something about, like if they don't do this shit, that that the motherfuckers are gonna come down on them, you know, or some shit. It was some fucking it's hard to remember because the shit, like somebody asked me today, like when I tell him a story and shit about some shit, he's like, was it a dream? I was like, man, that shit fucking feels like it was a fucking, yeah, fucking dime, nigga. Ah, shit, this bitch is hot. Let's see, it felt like a motherfucking, feels like a dream when I think about it now, but it wasn't. I know it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So these motherfuckers was bailing. No, I was bailing. And these motherfuckers was trying to shoot me with these darts and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get away from like the invisible fucking police. Like, it's from like an alternate reality, you know, all the worlds are all stacked on top of each other, you know what I'm saying? So everything's happening at the fucking same time, you know, so I could kind of perceive these motherfuckers, but I don't remember what they look like, but I could hear them like a motherfucker. I could hear them, that's for sure. Something fucked up happened, like there was a thing like there were dudes that were fucking on my side, and like say like behind a bush there was a fucking there's a shadow. I hear a whistle come from there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, and I hear them, they're telling me come here, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they're playing a game and I was the game piece, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I could stand behind, I could see their shadow, but they weren't there, you know what I'm saying? Like they stood up in the bush, like, hey, the whistle, fucking, I'll go over there and they'll hide me for a second, and they'll tell me, and then they would tell me when to go. Like, fucking, all right, go. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, I don't know where I was going or what I was doing, I was just fucking going. And then there were other invisible motherfuckers, and these niggas was just fucking, like, I know they were there because I could feel them. Like, they were just walking behind me and they're hitting me with these little cactus things, little fucking darts of meth or whatever the fuck that shit was, you know what I'm saying? There were these little fucking cannons that dudes were kneeling down on the sidewalk, by the sidewalk. This tiny little thing looked like tiny little cannons with spider web, like a fucking tripwire going across the sidewalk, you know, like, looked like a spider web and shit. And every time I hit one, it was like shooting these little fucking darts into me, you know what I'm saying? Like, felt like little cactuses, you know, that, you know, had a little tiny burn to it and shit. And it was making me feel super fucking tweaked out, you know what I'm saying? Where, like, the more I was getting hit. But, you know, it was fucked up because this, like, you know, a motherfucker would be behind me and not on my team, he's just fucking just hitting me with the things. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I start booking, you know, fucking cut across the street or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I felt this one and I was like, I was walking and I feel this shit. I feel like something's hitting me in the back. So I'm like just fucking, let's wait it. And I turn, bow, you know what I'm saying? Throw, you know, punch, bow. I know I hit the mug, you know, and it ended up being a kid that was on my team. You know what I'm saying? Like he was on my team and I busted his shit. He was a little kid too, you know what I'm saying? He was a little kid and I busted his shit. And I remember his mom, you know, was telling me that wasn't in the contract, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking that I hit him and shit. You know, I apologized to him. He was cool with me and shit, you know what I'm saying? But the fucking the dad was one of the fucking the bad guy police officers that were fucking, or whatever the fuck they were, some kind of fucking uniformed something. But he's invisible, you know what I'm saying? He had the cloaking shit, you know. But yeah, I wanna apologize to the kid, whoever it was, you know what I'm saying? That I busted his shit, and he was and it's fucked up. The only reason it was fucked up too, because he wasn't trying to hit me in the back. He was standing behind me because he had the cloak shit, so he could hide me. So he was hiding me from the fucking anything in the back, you know, but he was too close to me, so it was rubbing the little fucking meth darts or whatever into my back. Whatever they are, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck they are, but that's the only thing I got to call them, you know, like little fucking darts, and it was rubbing them into my back, and so I thought he was hitting me with them, you know what I'm saying? But he was just behind me, cloaking me and shit. And fuck, man, that shit was bananas. That shit was crazy as fuck. That shit got so fucking wild. Like these motherfuckers was like, you know, something happened, and then like this cop, the dad cop, he just fucking he kept fucking trying to murder me. He kept trying to murder me, chopping me up and shit, and I'd go down, but I would just come back up, you know what I'm saying? I would and that was weird, because it was like these motherfuckers were sitting in chairs like around in this parking lot, like right there, you know, like on Country Club and fucking Country Club. Nah, it was Alma School. Nah. It's more like Dobson in Maine, but nah, Alma School. It was Alma School in Maine. And they were like in this hotel parking lot, and they were like sitting around in chairs, and they were listening to me. My avatar was speaking these words about some shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember, but I just know that I was like running around the thing, and I know the dude, he's chasing me around, he's shooting me, and he's hitting me with a fucking, you know, stabbing me up with a knife, fucking, even when I went down, and he was trying to he's cutting me into pieces and shit, but I go down and then I come back up. And I remember he, like, motherfuckers would start to trip on him, started tripping on him, and he did something where he had this light, and he fucking put this light over me, some green light, and shined it on me, but it wasn't me. I mean, like me as I am now, it was like some fucking, like a big black dude, like fucking Egyptian fucking, you know, like type of fucking get up type shit, like, but a superhero looking ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I was all fucked up, like a, you know, like a nigga had fucking chopped me up into pieces, and I was getting put back together, but I still had to heal like Deadpool and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he was showing them, and everybody's like, oh my god, it's a fucking zombie, you know what I'm saying? Or fucking, it's a monster or some shit, because I was all fucked up, because that nigga was fucking me up, you know. You know, I don't know how that shit works, you know what I'm saying? It's an alternate reality, whatever. It's still, you know, it's just a fucking another me, another world on top of this world. Everything's on top of this world. I don't know what that means, but, and So all these then I ended up fucking like saying fuck this shit and bailing. But I was bailing like not running scared, like running laughing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking, and the invisible dude, invisible cop, he gets more, you know what I'm saying? So there's just a bunch of visible cops. So it looks like I'm probably just bailing around like and I ran up on some dude. This motherfucker looked like the Incredible Hulk, like the smart one. You know what I'm saying? Just walking on the sidewalk, fucking slacks and button up shirt and shit and tie and shit. And I remember I ran up to him because I was still trying to get away from these motherfuckers. And every time one of my team members tried to get me to like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking they would you know, they see me go in there, you know what I'm saying? Or the motherfuckers they could the cloaked officers, if a cloaked motherfucker stands in front of another cloaked motherfucker, I could see their silhouette, you know what I'm saying? So so they could, you know, they'll stand in front, you know, and they could see me and shit. But I don't know how it worked, but I know that they were doing something to fucking like standing in front and they could fucking see me, you know what I'm saying, or some shit. And so it was exposing me, you know. And I remember I ran up on this big ass motherfucker and he was like, hey brother, how you doing? I was like, man, these motherfuckers is trying to kill me and shit. And he says, well, get the fuck away from me, man. like fucking, well, get the fuck away from me, man. And he's like, fucking, I said, all right, fucking, bailing. Then my team members, they start to fucking help me and shit. Cause I can't get away from these motherfuckers. But I could hear them, but I can't see them. And I'm bailing through these alleys and shit. And this big, and my team members, they're fucking getting, the visible ones, they're getting in front of the invisible cops so I can see their silhouettes. So I'm grabbing a motherfucking fat ass river rock and shit and fucking, because you know, in that world, wherever that motherfucker's having beef and shit, because it ain't really here, it's somewhere else, you know, my dude is hella strong. So it's like, I'm picking up these motherfucking river rocks in there, and my dudes, they'll come and go by them and then duck, because them niggas, woof, chunking the rock. And motherfuckers like, damn, you fucked him up, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't see him, you know what I'm saying? I can't see these motherfuckers, but they're letting me know, you know, I hit the bitch. And the motherfuckers is like, I go around doing that shit, man. I'm fucking like, I'm breathing like, you know, because I'm fucking trying to get away from these bitches. And you know, they can't kill me, but I could feel that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit fucking, I could feel the fucking pain. And I could feel that I'm fucking like going down and shit. And then the craziest thing, man, I fucking end up, oh yeah, I apologize to the little kid, man, too, that I busted his shit, you know, fucking, but he was cool after that. He was cool, like, he accepted my apology and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a fucking straight up accident. Shit, motherfuckers don't let me know shit, then I don't know shit, you know, fucking, people get their nose busted, you know, on accident. But yeah, and so I'm bailing, and it's weird as fuck because it was my boss from Jackson's Car Wash and some other dudes that I never seen before. And they're like, come here, man, we gotta get you out of here now. And they're fucking telling me to get in this car, and I can't get in, so I'm fucking, you know, I try to hit the window, boom, boom, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, go in. Like, my boss went in the passenger side door, and he's starting the car, and I'm running around, and I just see him fucking when he slumped, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could hear the invisible motherfucking cops, whatever they are, fucking, and I could hear them shooting, and they shoot up, you know, they shoot him and blast him all, like, I see him take him in the back, and he slumps over the fucking steering wheel, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I jump in and fucking with my, you know, I turn the car and I'm trying to fucking put this shit in reverse and shit, and then I catch him, you know, I catch him. I feel these things hitting me and I go black. I go black, you know what I'm saying? Then when I finally fucking start coming to, I'm like, it's weird as fuck. I got this fucking, this thing is something's over my fucking head. I can't fucking see something's over my head and it's just black, you know. And some things that are big over my fucking arms, like, so I can't fucking move them shits, you know what I'm saying? Damn, it's fucking hot as a motherfucker. And I could hear two people talking, and I feel fucking like different. My body feels different. I feel like I'm fucking like something big, like something massive. And I got something big and metal and heavy over my head and over my arms, keeping my, you know, and I feel like somebody's fucking pulling shit out of my fucking heart, out through my chest and shit. And it feels like somebody's killing me. I'm not, it's fucking somebody's killing me. Like fucking, and the conversation that these two people are having is a guy and a girl's voice. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about boom, boom, boom. You know, fucking, they need to put a leash on this pup or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the fuck. It was weird as fuck. And I swear that I was in something that was moving down. You know, that we were going down in something. And these motherfuckers were doing something to me, like operating on me or some shit, and I felt all fucked up, like I got chopped into pieces and shot up, and like that shit is fucking healing, but it doesn't feel like my regular body. I feel like I'm big, like I'm fucking giant and shit, and fucking this, you know, I don't know how to explain that feeling, but you know, that's just what I felt, and then I ended up fucking in let's see, the morning it was, you know, I blacked out, didn't fucking get to see, like, they didn't take shit off my head or anything, or like I didn't open my eyes or any of that shit and I was there or any shit like that. It's just I woke up in the morning, it was morning time, and I was in a hospital bed in Banner on Dobson in Mesa, in a weird ass fucking room that has nothing to do with any fucking thing. Then these motherfuckers said that they found me hanging half in and half out of a car, you know, somewhere in Mesa. It was a trip. It was you know, it was fucking weird as fuck. It's weird as fuck, like some movie shit, you know. You know, and it was still in that fucking mode because, you know, remember on Matrix when that motherfucker was he had to fucking cough up that fucking white shit that was in his shit. Like that shit was coming up out of me, you know what I'm saying? Like fucking, like they even had a little special bag for me to fucking be spitting that shit. And the more that was coming out, I was like seeing the shit on the TV. Like the people's faces were fucking changing and shit. Like, like fucking kind of like that movie Scanner Darkly and shit. And I could hear somebody talking in my head trying to tell me like they're just avatars and this shit, you know, fucking whatever the fuck, like, and I could hear voices of what I would think would be, you know, my kids, like a bunch of different kids were trying to talk to me and shit that were supposedly, you know, I guess my kids, and they were fucked up that I don't remember them, you know what I'm saying? And somebody was telling them it's okay, you know what I'm saying, that everything's gonna be okay, you know what I'm saying, or some shit, you know, yeah, it was weird as fuck. That shit was weird as fuck. And they like took me to some weird ass place. They took me into like a brand new room by myself, like pimp status in the hospital. You know, fucking bomb ass food, all that shit, hooked it up, and I think it was in the fucking like where the kids go to fucking where kids are at in the hospital. You know, the kids hospital part. You know what I'm saying? The new part. And I stayed there for a few days. I think so. I think it was a few days, man. Might have been a day. I don't really remember. And some dude came. Like, and I was thinking when I was in there, I was watching TV and I was like, oh shit, the fucking Avengers Endgame shit, man, that's some shit. I was on the street, I ain't got no money. Then boom, some dude shows up talking about I'll sign up for something for, you know, like U of A or some U of A, like some study that, you know, fucking like they keep track of all records, you know, fucking from any medical place, you know what I'm saying, or for some reason. And then they paid me $25. I was like, you paid me $25 cash. It's weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. Because best believe. And then when they released me, I was like, pew, $25. I went fucking got a Thirst Buster, fucking Mountain Dew, motherfucking, and bailed straight to the movie theater. Boom, endgame. Fucking, went to the fifth dimension on that shit, big time. All kinds of shit and that shit. Movies are crazy as fuck. Movies are crazy as fuck. God is a trip. God is a trip. Yeah, I can see my motherfuckers be like, that motherfucker is crazy. Yeah, fuck yeah, I feel crazy. It's all the shit that the weird ass creator made is definitely all the shit that would seem crazy as fuck. Everything that he created is fucking crazy as a motherfucker. Not the normal people life shit that motherfuckers be like, this is just like everybody else does, and believes. You know what I'm saying? That's normal. Yeah, it's normal. That's normal until he wakes your ass up, till it's your turn to wake up, and then you're gonna be the motherfucker. Am I fucking losing my mind? Am I losing my mind? Oh my god. Oh, it's so fucking hot. It's so fucking hot. Well, shit. Yeah, so that's when I was some like Egyptian fucking, like I'm some kind of like Egyptian superhero looking motherfucker that's immortal. I got infinite respawn. So if a motherfucker don't think isn't like crazy, definitely crazy, he thinks he got infinite respawn. I got infinite respawn. Definitely. It's been tested and proven a bunch of times. I got infinite respawn. And this world and in the next. But if you don't know, you don't know. And if you know, you know. No, other than that, I don't give a fuck. I'm glad I don't know shit. Because then it would be boring as fuck. Life would be boring as a motherfucker if I knew. It's a lot fucking better if I just have always expect the unexpected and everything is surprise and amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? Everything is magical and amazing and a surprise. It's fucking birthday every fucking second. Every fucking second. So, live the in conformity. Is that what they call it? Conform to the boring ass fucking bullshit of thinking that you're fucking human and shit still, even though it has its purpose, you know what I'm saying? Has its purpose, enjoy it, and then you're gonna enjoy that, and you'll enjoy that shit a lot more when you wake up and have to go through this shit, and then you understand what the human part of life, or fucking being stillborn, dead, death to life, it is what it is. Everything is backwards, especially when you're born dead, already. It's like without being connected to source, you're a dead spirit, you know what I'm saying? You're just the ego. It was cool. It was fucking, I had fun with that shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, not so much in the fucking, in the ending parts, my Armageddon of that shit, not so much, but like now I could perceive it as, yeah, that was badass and it was fun. Even all the most fucked up shit that happened, shit was fun. That was, and it's badass. It's badass that, like, to fucking see the brush strokes that God, how He created me in my path and what things are for, what things are for what shit, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just fucking jacking my jaw, My avatar doesn't even know how to whistle, but I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter. Still love my life. Still love my life that God created for me. Dumbest motherfucker I ever lived. Dumbest motherfucker I ever lived in history, man. Shit, it's an honor. It's a motherfucking honor. Dumbest, most unconscious motherfucker ever to live. Sucking high and tip my whole life. And shit, it wasn't really bad. It's not really bad either, because that just means that everything that happens from being ass last and everything after that is badass. No matter how small it is, you know, something. It's badass. This nigga's happy because he found $1 and got a fucking thirst buster. Look at him, he's fucking retarded. Like, retarded as a motherfucker. But the feeling of the God's love is it's priceless. Priceless. Fuck, I'm fucking fried. I'm fried. Fuck, I want to get a little scooter. Shit. Alright, I'm out.